Good morning, everyone. We are back, and we are back with what I'm going to talk to you about on my, now I'm going to call this my forever envelope system, y'all. You see two of these hanging out here. This one is in the background, but he's here still. This is my 50 envelope system from Budget with Emmy on Etsy, also known as Budget with Emmy as well here on YouTube. I featured this a few weeks ago when I first got this in. And y'all, I am just so in love with this system. And Emmy, I thank you so much for having this kind of a talent and this kind of a artistic mind to be able to put something like this together. Because I showed you guys just the other day my completed set for right now of my forever binder that has everything I need housed in it. Everything from household to my calendars to my entire budgeting breakdown system to all of my sinking funds, my debt updates, my working ahead to become a homeowner at some point in my life. Y'all, I'm 45, gonna be 46 in December. So I need to get a move on that. And all of my sinking funds and savings challenges. And I've got room for expansion, and don't think that I'm done buying Etsy products when it comes to all your sheets, because no, I will always expand that out like crazy. In fact, that may end up falling into a second 5-ring binder at this rate. So with that being said, I wanted to do the same thing with my envelopes. You know that I started with A6 binders, y'all. When I first started my budgeting journey just a few months ago in January of 2022 of this year, I bought like 13, 14, 15 A6 binders. I'm a person who needs a bunch of categories. I don't want to put a whole bunch of money and give that envelope multiple categories. I need to have single categories. So that means I need a lot of envelopes. And when you first start out with budgeting, you think you know what you want. You think you know what's going to work for you. And I think it takes a couple of months to figure out what really truly works for you. So I am retiring my A6 binders. Some of them are going to my kids. I will buy some more A6 colored paper. Jessie really likes to doodle in them in the sense of journaling. And she has an Xbox room that she runs. She's got her own like little server type thing. A monthly membership is now added on for that. It's only $8, y'all. But she runs her own room. She's able to put 10 people into her room and play. She also has a Twitch account and things like that. Y'all, she's only 12 and she is a gamer. So, with all that being said, I bought a 20 envelope system set from Emmy that will be coming in probably about the 3rd of May or so. So I am currently housing my sinking funds in here. And with retiring all of my A6 binders, since I got off topic there for a minute, we're just going to repurpose them. And I'm not quite sure how we're going to do that just yet, but we're going to figure something out. I had some really good ideas brought to my attention in my comments, and I appreciate that. And I'm thinking about some things on that. I may be doing a giveaway on some of them. If you guys are interested, please let me know. Again, they're A6 binders, and for example, and I'll have to talk about this one as well. This is my Emergency Fund binder, and this is an A6 binder. It's got all the pockets for your cards. It's got the little pen thing here. It is magnetic, y'all. I get these for $7 on Amazon. These are like to die for. I do have one actually in my Yoda Star Wars leather bag. It's a little tiny backpack that I have. And I keep that in there because it does contain, like if I go out, I take sinking funds, throw it in there, and it's got all my cards and my information in my little section there. So this is my Emergency Fund binder. This one I am keeping, y'all. I gotta keep this one, and I'm getting ready to put something in it real quick. So right now I am just housing my sinking funds and savings challenges and my veritable spending in here until my 20 envelope challenge binder gets here, which I cannot wait, y'all. I just cannot wait, because I am going to turn that into a multi-purpose use like I am here. What I wanted to show you here today, number one, I need to take out this $100 up front. And yes, even though these don't have any labels on them, I do know what each one of these is for, because I do have a piece of paper off to the side that tells me envelope 1, envelope 2. I am not putting any labels on this because this is for my $5,000 sinking fund, y'all. Like challenge, savings challenge, whatever you want to call it. What I'm going to do is these two together, each one is got 25 envelopes. Each envelope's $100. That's what I had Emmy put on mine. I wanted her to personalize it like that because this entire set is going to be, between the two, a $5,000 savings set. I figured out what I'm going to do with it. And what I'm going to do with it is I'm going to save for me and the kids to do something special. Some kind of a vacation. My kids and I have never been on a proper vacation ever. Like, never. So the $100 that's coming out here is going to the side. And that is for groceries for this week. I have decided that we are going to, during the beginning of the month, I'm not going to budget for groceries. And I know that sounds really scary. But we are going to get what we need for the beginning of the month. Y'all know I changed up my plan on how we're going to do it. Not only are we shopping on a weekly basis now, we're shopping for the things we want. We're trying to eat down the things that we really didn't care for. Not that we don't like, we just didn't really want in our menu rotation every week or every bi-week or every month. And we're making room for things that we love on a weekly basis. Now I'm putting $100 into my emergency fund. As y'all know, Jhaya has wiped me completely clean. I had to take funding sources from like everywhere to help take care of medical needs. My mother's rescue helped out as well. And so now we're putting $100 back into my 1K emergency fund. Y'all, I'm not going to bulk up this as much until I come back from my trip in late June, early July. July 3rd will be when I start really hitting this emergency fund hard. Now, I am going to keep this A6 binder because this is already preset for the 1K, just in case you guys don't know, because I do have a bunch of you new subscribers. So thank you very much. And thank you for everybody who's coming back as well, too. Y'all, we're just one away from hitting 500 subscribers. So we're super duper close. But this is my 1K challenge from Budget with Amanda. And then everything else is, hello, Jordan Budgets. This is my 1 through 12 month emergency savings. I want an entire year plus a 1K emergency fund. I want to pull from this before I ever touch anything like in here. And I can't wait to use these, y'all, because I have a 1 month ahead from Crafted by Free, F-R-E. I always make sure I put that on there, on Etsy, and I'm dying to use it. And I was very close to being done with my 1K when Jhaya got sick. And now that Tucker has a tumor that has to be removed tomorrow, we'll find out if it's cancerous within a week and a half or so, because they're going to have to send it off to pathology. He goes in tomorrow morning at about 7:30 in the morning. So we went ahead and filled our emergency fund for right now. When I come back from my trip in late June, early July, I get paid a few days after I come back. And that's when we're going to hit the ground running pretty hard on a lot of funding sources. So let's go back to this. And I wanted to show you something that I came up with. Let's see here. Where am I at? Here we are. Y'all, I got to be very careful when I move things around because I can't see what I'm doing. One of these days, I'm going to have to show you my setup. So, I bought these from Amazon a while back. And these are just A6 binders because they've got the little holes on there that fit my A6 binders. And what they are, they're just tab dividers, y'all. And they're plastic and they're flexible and they don't break. They're really, really good. And I had bought these, and here's 5 of them. The 6th one I just put down because I'll show you here in a minute why. I bought these on Amazon, and I think I bought them for $7, I want to say. If you are very interested in these at all, and you see what I do with it, and you might want to do the same, then I will put it in the description box if anybody asks me to. I got them off of Amazon, and it's not going to be an affiliate link, y'all, and here's why. Because with these affiliate links, I have been told that if you click on someone's affiliate link and you go to buy something, Amazon and or others could track you for up to 48 hours. I'm not down with anybody being tracked, nor would I understand why people would be tracked over buying, like tab dividers. But I can give you the link and I'm not an Amazon subscriber when it comes to affiliate side. I am an Amazon subscriber, but not the affiliate side of it. And give you the information for those, so you can just click on if you'd like to buy them. Now here's what I did. Let me show you this again. You see where the hole dividers are? I cut those off because I had to size this down. And the reason for sizing this down is to fit it in my envelopes, and I'll show you here in a minute. So I cut off this strip, and then I cut off a little piece of the side here. You'll see I cut off quite a bit of the side, I should say. And I cut it down to this size so it can fit inside here. Now I told y'all, when I do get all this house into the 20 envelope binder that's going to be coming, this will all be $100 bills. I won't have to do anything with this side. I don't have to put any kind of labels or anything like that. And I've got the beautiful numbers from her. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to order 2 additional envelopes, and I'm going to order, when I can, I'll ask her if I can order the numbers like I just showed you down on the side. And I am going to flip it backwards like I showed you before, and I'm going to number this 1 all the way through 26, and this one be 27 through 52. So I'll have to buy 2 additional envelopes for her and put them in the back, because I don't know how to open these rings, nor would I try to do so. And on this side, I'm going to have, let's flip this back real quick, $100 is going to go on this side. And it's easy for all of you to say, hey, that's a $100 bill on this side. For those of us who cannot see the denominations, like me, hello, yeah, can't see, visually impaired, I can put the $100 on this side. But since I'm multi-purposing this entire binder set, both of these, I'm going to make this into a 52 envelope challenge as well. So what I thought about doing, I was just sitting down trying to figure out what I was going to do with these dividers. And since I cut it down, y'all, check this out. Check this out. Boom, it fits right in. Now, if you want, you can cut it down more so it doesn't have the tab up here and it's flat right here. Like if you want to cut this tab off, right here, if you want to cut this off so it's flat across, and I may end up doing that. I'm not quite sure yet because it doesn't really bother me. I'm putting it in here. So it gives room to make this a double-sided envelope, y'all. Check it out. My $100 will go in here for my 100, my 5,000 envelope savings challenge. And on this side, I will have the money for, this will be number 1. I'll have her, I'll go ahead and order some numbers from her, 1 through 52. And I'll put the numbers on here. And then this will start envelope number 1. So it kind of divides my money from my 5,000 envelope savings challenge and my 52 envelope savings challenge. I just thought that was a great way to expand this envelope set and use it for 2 separate purposes. And I thought that was really, really cool. I'm gonna leave that in here. Again, I may go ahead and cut that tab off as well. And if I do that, then that gives room for it just to lay flat. But right now it's not bothering me. So I went ahead and did that. And I thought that was just super, super cool. And if you want me to give you the link for these binders, tab dividers, and again, they're A6 size, I can give you a link for that. And then we had this piece that we cut off, and I wasn't quite sure. I was just going to throw it away, right? Because it's just a little piece of plastic. And my son said, Mom, we can use those to put those in our school books to hold our spot, almost like a bookmark. Tell me my son doesn't have creativity. I thought this was a piece of trash. He's like, no, Mom, let's save that. We'll use it. So I will literally have 6 of these for my kids for right now. Now, in order to fill this entire binder set up, I'm going to need 9 because you need 8.3 of these sets. So I will need 9. I'm going to do the same thing when my 20 envelope set gets here from Budget with Emmy. And I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to buy a bunch of sets of these. I'm going to cut them down. And I'm going to turn that into a 40 envelope set. Because on one side, I'm going to do a whole bunch of my veritables and sinking funds. And then I'll flip it over. And I'll put additional sinking funds if I need those. Because y'all know I need a whole bunch of categories. So I just thought I'd stop in and I'd show you that. My next video will be my grocery haul. Y'all, I haven't gotten a meal plan together. I'm a little behind right now. We're doing something in the kitchen where we've cleaned out all of our cabinets. We've been doing that for like a week, organizing, throwing things away that no longer was any good, was expired, or we didn't want and or use. And we're resetting that with rotating my prepper pantry stockpile downstairs. We're bringing up a lot of canned goods and restocking our cabinets. And I will show you that here in a little bit. Not today, because we're still doing it, but I will show you that because that is part of keeping us on budget when it comes to groceries. So I just wanted to stop in. I wanted to share what I was doing with you real quick. I thought it was just a really cool idea. And again, this is going to be like my forever binder systems is going to be through Budget with Emmy from here on out. The A6 I'm rehousing. I'm not sure what we're going to do with that yet. One of my subscribers, I will let you know, said maybe I should give them away. So if you guys are interested in maybe having some of these A6 binders, let me know, because they are in very, very good condition. They're mint condition pretty much, because I didn't use hardly any of them. And another subscriber told me that she rehoused some of her budgeting binders as well to someone who was either starting or just wanted the budget binder books that she had as well. And she rehomed them so they can be used for others' purposes and so that they can get some use and some life out of them. So until next time, guys, we will be back with our grocery haul today for this upcoming week. And yes, we're going to work ahead on getting our cabinets filled with my prepper pantry items because we need to rotate that. And then we'll be back in the next day or so and show you all my sinking funds, because I am working on doing them now in my laminated forever budget binder. All right, y'all, we'll talk to you here in a little bit. Till then, please remember to take care. Happy Easter to all of you who are celebrating Easter today. And we'll see you in a little bit. Without Limits is out.